Alcohol is made of a chemical called ethanol that is fermented for an extended time to create alcohol. Alcohol has a number of short-term effects such as making people feel more confident or making people feel more relaxed. It is often used in a social situation, for example, going to pub with friends for a meetup. However, it has many negative short-term effects on the user as well, such as antisocial behavior and in extreme cases vomiting. Alcohol is measured in units and there is a different amount of alcohol in every drink that is alcoholic. Also, alcohol can affect the health of someone by in the long run as it gradually damages the liver and may result in the person becoming an alcoholic with a sedentary lifestyle down the line. This is a bad thing because it means that they will not want to participate in physical activity and stay within their sedentary lifestyle. A sedentary lifestyle is where someone is not active at all and sits down doing nothing, eating unhealthily, watching sport instead of doing a sport, which is called spectatorism. The main long-term effects of alcohol involve liver disease, which can all end up being fatal as it damages many parts of the body after the liver. 86.4% of adults say that they have drunk alcohol at some point in their life, and over half of adults have drunk alcohol in the last month. Alcohol makes you dehydrated and can affect your vision at the time of getting drunk if you drink enough of it. It also makes your blood vessels and brain expand. This then gives you a headache and your stomach wants to get rid of all the toxins that are within the alcohol. If you drink enough of it, it can give you nausea and make you vomit. Alcohol can affect your digestive system along with your endocrine glands. Alcohol gives drowsiness, slurred speech, and diarrhea. Out of the 490 million people in the European Union, more than 23 million are dependent on alcohol. There is abuse that involves alcohol, and dependency occurs in about 7.5 to 9.5% of the UK adults annually. Alcohol addiction has a lifetime prevalence rate of 20% in men and 8% in women. Nicotine use increases the risk that users is likely to go from alcohol. The use of nicotine makes it more likely for an adult to go towards alcohol as well and make them dependent on that too. Binge drinking tends to occur or start in early adulthood, 18 to 20 years old, as this is the point that is known to be the first time where someone would be faced with this level of stress. This means that they will potentially be addicted to binge drinking from this point in their life, and they will live the rest of their life as an alcoholic with a sedentary lifestyle. Eventually, if they are extremely addicted, then they could be having to take antidepressants if they are in that position, and at worst, they will be having suicidal thoughts. In the UK, the statistic of alcohol consumption levels are that if you have alcohol, you're likely to have suicidal thoughts should you go towards being an alcoholic. Alcohol is essentially a legal drug as it can become addictive very easily and has side effects for the long and short term. Alcohol used to be consumed primarily at pubs, whereas now it is a lot more common for people to drink more at home than they used to because there's easier access to it and they won't have to travel for it at all. For example, they could have some alcoholic drinks once they get home from work every single day. If this is the case, then it could become a habit and then at an extreme an addiction to them. Another factor that could contribute to the number of alcoholics in the UK could be that in a lot of cases, water costs more than some cheap beer, for example. This is doing nothing apart from encouraging people to buy the alcoholic option over the healthy option of water since it is less money for them. This will then drive people on to have more alcohol to become an alcoholic, which can lead to many health issues, which will in turn massively boost the NHS bill, as they will constantly be having to deal with people with health problems related to alcohol, such as liver disease. More than 9 million people in the UK drink more alcohol than is recommended. This is a weakening stat, as since this is only going to increase, and already shows that 15% of alcoholics are likely to get liver disease naturally. That means that 1.35 million people in the UK alone will get liver disease naturally due to their alcohol consumption. The stats on binge drinking is at 43.1% for men and 28.8% for women binge drink in the UK. Then 48.2% of women and 28.7% of men drink an average amount. 21.9% of women and 42.3% of men heavy drink, and then 22.5% of women and 11.6% of men are abstainers. This is crucial to this means that it's crucial to lower these statistics, as more and more people will have alcohol-related deaths in the future of the UK.